learn Web3, study Bitcoin. Sooner or later, you're going to do it. So you have $10, you want to invest it in Dubai, you wouldn't be able to do that, but with the tokenization model, you can do it.
What prevents Armenian Web3 ecosystem to grow faster?
So we are in a very good position as in for education.
Hi, Artem.
Hey.
Thank you for accepting to join podcast. So let me present Artem. Artem is co-founder of Web3 Armenia Foundation. Also, Artem is co-founder and CEO of Blockstars. Blockstars is the world largest Web3 outsourcing company. Am I right?
Yes, yeah.
So how would you describe current situation in Web3 Armenia? Who drives it?
You mean Web3 Armenia Foundation or Web3 in Armenian
Web3
country?
in Armenia.
In Armenia. It's a tango of two sides. It's not one side driving. In one side, we have the community that everyone are in foundation, are driving it technologically, educationally, and so on and so forth. So those awesome startups and initiatives pushing it ahead, forward as much as they can, popularizing the technology in Armenia. But the second side is obviously the regulator, the government, the central bank, and so on, which are trying to take it to their own direction. It's going to end up with a tango where the direction will be the average of two vectors. Probably the government side is a bit stronger because they have the hammer,
Mm-hmm.
But yet the final vector will depend on both sides.
What practical benefits of tokenization are already visible, not in theory, but in real cases?
Do you mean in Armenia or in the world?
In Armenia, yes.
In Armenia, there are none. So
what about in the world?
Yes. Because the Armenian regulation is coming next year, before that, no tokenization is properly legal. Therefore, there are no big opportunities there. In the world, it's the same as always. The tokenization allows to unlock the liquidity, the small liquidity gathered all across the world for the people who don't want to pass let's say, when buying some assets or real estate and so on, they don't want to go through all the mambo jambos. So that unlocks opportunity for them. It also unlocks micro investments. So you have $10, you want to invest it in Dubai real estate. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do that. But with the tokenization model, you can do it. And it might seem like a silly thing, $10, but all those $10 together in the world gather up to several $1 trillion, according to some researches. So there are markets of trillions of dollars waiting for micro investments, which can be unlocked with the tokenization.
In Armenia, what prevents Armenian Web3 ecosystem to grow faster? Is it regulation? Is it education? Is it trust? Or something else?
So we are in a very good position as in for education. We do have the first and only bachelor's degree in Web3 in the world in Polytechnic University. We have 2 master's degrees for cryptocurrency and economics. We are doing seminars and everything. So that is good. The trust is more or less good. The problem is, I would split it to 2 sides. Obviously, regulation, which we hate as pure Web3 people, and which we are working with closely with central bank to make better. And the second one is for the wider audience that will see this, especially our Asian friends like Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan. The second thing is the population. It's like 4 million Armenians. It's a very small market to move forward. For big companies, tech companies, coming to Armenia is challenging. They could equally go to any other country and have 10 times more audience. So those are the 2 things. Second thing, we can't help. Well, we need to make more population, which I personally am doing from my end, and I strongly recommend doing the same, yes. But the regulation we are fighting for, I guess, will make it better until we have nothing left from the original regulation.
But you said about the population. So isn't it possible with small population to have big impact or effects if all regulation, infrastructure, or etc. is in place?
It is possible. And per capita, Armenia is in very high positions because we have some to-be unicorn startups in Web3. Well, companies that are working with multi-billion transactions and so on. Yes. And per capita is very high. And yes, there is a chance we will have a big impact in the world. However, again, being 4 million people and 400 million, let's say Chinese or Indians, you like have 100 times less chances, even with better education, even with better startups. So the chances are lower, but we'll see. I guess in next 3-5 years, Armenia will put itself on the map. It also largely depends on Gavin Wood, which recently came to us with big plans. If he does that, whatever he's planning, I don't want to disclose, then Armenia will definitely put itself on the map of the Web3. If not, it will take us longer to achieve the same thing.
Upcoming several years, maybe 2 years, what will be in general Web3 mainstream, truly mainstream in the world?
The obvious ones are stable coins. It sounds cliche. They are here for like several years now. There's nothing new about them, but they are going to be a mainstream because of Genius Act, because of regulations, because of banks understanding they need to go along with it, because those are the easiest to use for mainstream adoption. Less mainstream but more technological will be decentralizing AI models, training them, earning on them, making them even more fair. Telegram's Ton Pavel Durov is doing a great job on that. They have the community, they have the user base, they have the plans, they have the ability to do that. And several more interesting technologies in fintech. People more and more will start using like loans and
DeFi tools.
DeFi tools, yes. That will become more mainstream. Right now, it's like being used by only Web3 enthusiasts and geeks. The more you go, the more you'll see your neighbor granny using DeFis and more wallets. It might sound weird, but you'll see more wallets coming, and those wallets will be non-custodial or custodial, it doesn't matter, but they will be regulated properly by the governments, by the countries. You'll see more and more wallets, and more people, regular normies using those wallets to have crypto without problems, without questions from government.
And the last question, what would you advise to society, to younger generation about Web3, about its, prosperity, how they, if they want to be involved, to know more about it? Just any advice that comes to your mind that you would like to share with society, other people?
The advice is always the same. It's been, I can't recall how many years, 8, 10. Advice is the same. Learn Web3, study Bitcoin. Sooner or later, you're going to do it. People who are soon in it will be wealthier. The later you are, the less chance there is for you to be wealthy. That's first. Second, it's not only about wealth. It's about your sovereignty. To be a sovereign entity, human being, citizen, you need to learn the technology to understand how to own your funds, how to own your information, how to own your identity, even without becoming wealthy. This second point is very important. So study Web3, thank me later.
Just additional complementary question, where they can start to study, like most trustable sources for the study?
There is no trustworthy. Internet is your friend. It's very... Back in days, like 5, 7, 8 years ago, when students and the rest are asking, I was sending them the materials, books, I had my own videos, tutorials. We're doing that right now. Everyone, very easy, can do it. If you want to become bachelor in Web3, having a degree, you can always come to our university. Other than that, plenty of materials. Start digging from somewhere. It's so interesting. You'll keep reading it.
Thank you. Thank you for your insights and your time.
My pleasure.